Happy autumn from I Love New York and Discover Long Island. Let's discover how we decorated this year for the Halloween and autumn season. Starting with some corn growing right along the front walkway. If you headed down in this direction, you would be at beautiful Lake Ronkonkoma, where you can visit the legend of Princess Ronkonkoma. Now back to the Halloween decorations. The cherry blossoms have already fallen with their leaves, but some beautiful color in the sky today, which makes for a great autumn display. So if you don't want to do any decorating, plant a tree. Speaking on to trees, we have this flag that did experience a little bit of dry rot, or it was designed to be as such, but it really looks like Freddie may have stopped by and slashed our welcome flag. It wound up being kept. The Scarecrow in the garden. And then we walk up, we will see we have some marigolds planted for sort of the traditional imagery of Dia de los Muertos from Mexico. And the interesting thing about that is the box of 1,000 seeds from the discount store. Now on to some of the decorations. Let's say in the garden, we've got some pumpkins and some light up witches. And these items, these are from the 80s and they glow in the dark. I had a retail store job, waited for double discount day, and still treasure those items today. Chrysanthemums always look good in the garden. And now on to the windows. Let's do the windows first. We went with flags in the windows. It's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. This one is nice because it can stay up all the way until Thanksgiving. And one of the interesting things that we chose, because we are in New York, are the Broadway theater brochures for Harry Potter, Wicked, as well as the events that take place in Salem, Massachusetts. Some brochures for the window. Mickey Mouse. This is another great one. It celebrates autumn all the way through with the leaves. Same thing with the cornucopia. Flags for the windows. I think that they made a great addition because half of the window has a screen and half it is glass. So the paper cutouts weren't always very well seen through the screen portion. The Scarecrow, the jack-o'-lantern, the pumpkin, and Dracula. A few more close-ups on some of the other items, the specifics. The hanging Scarecrow also decorated the upper tier of the house with The Witch is In. Come in for a spell. Now, my mother tied all of these together so that they were easier to put away at the end of the year. And then I noticed it really just made a great bundle of pumpkins look. Speaking of, we got the pumpkin on the porch, the Scarecrow, and again, since we are in New York, the legend of Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman. I didn't realize how indicative that is of New York. I kind of just thought of it as a story, and then I realized, wait a minute, we are in New York. Found the horse in a discount store, and the tale is retold. I mentioned some things earlier about the brochure. Salem Witch Museum, Harry Potter, The Phantom of the Opera, Wicked, horror stories at the local library, Salem's Haunted Happenings, a fun brochure, and Huntington's Fall Festival, very easy to get to exit 49 if you are on Long Island. This crystal-looking ball made for a great witch head. And we have our broom to fly to Salem, which is Wicked. And on our way there, we will be flying our witch flag, which reminds us that Halloween is in autumn, and autumn is very close to awesome. Hopefully you felt a little inspiration on how to do some holiday decorating or just some love for the autumn season. Till next time, remember, beautiful, I love autumn in New York.